most powerful man in basketball and is unemployed, by choice. LeBron James just told the Lakers, after 8 seasons, he's leaving. He is 41 years old. He has 4 rings, the all-time scoring record, and exactly 1 decision left. His agent wrote 10 teams on a whiteboard. It's down to 2 doors. Door 1, home, Cleveland. Door 2, the dynasty, Golden State. Pick right, and he retires with ring number 5. Pick wrong, and the greatest career in basketball history ends in a hallway. Today, we open both doors. Let's look at the numbers. Call it what everyone is calling it. The decision. Part 3. In 2010, he left home, and America burned his jersey. In 2014, he came back and delivered the impossible. In 2018, Hollywood. Now, for the last time, the league is holding its breath, and he has never made it wait this long. 10 franchises on the whiteboard: Miami, Philadelphia, Minnesota, Denver. One by one, doors closing, 2 left standing, and his agent says the deciding factor isn't money, and it isn't even basketball. It's one word: happiness. But happiness has 2 definitions. Door number 1, Cleveland. Start with a promise he made in writing, back in 2014. I always believed that I'd return to Cleveland and finish my career there. I just didn't know when. His words. And the roster is ready right now. Donovan Mitchell, one of the deadliest scorers alive. Evan Mobley, a defensive monster in his prime. And when James Harden walked away from $42 million, Cleveland suddenly had the room to make the fairy tale fit. He already gave this city its only championship in over half a century. Door 1 isn't a team, it's an unfinished sentence. Door number 2, Golden State, Stephen Curry, the man who beat him in 3 straight finals, now offering to share the keys. LeBron and Curry, the 2 players who owned the last 15 years of basketball, wearing the same jersey for the first time ever. Add Draymond Green, the sharpest defensive mind of his generation. Add Jimmy Butler. One writer called it the coolest seniors tour in NBA history. And there's a quieter reason. Golden State is a short flight from his home, his family, his empire. Door 2 isn't a team either. It's a dynasty, asking for one last dance. Now slam door 1 for a second, because the case against Cleveland is cold. Nostalgia doesn't guard anybody. Mitchell and Mobley are built for the next 5 years. LeBron's window is about 18 months. And the East he'd have to walk through, the New York Knicks, are the defending champions. The road home runs through the hardest bracket of his entire career. He already gave Cleveland 1 miracle. Door 1 asks him for a second, at 41. Now slam door 2, because the Warriors' math is scarier. LeBron, 41. Curry, 38. Draymond, 36. Butler, coming off a season where his body kept betraying him. That is not a super team. That is the oldest core ever assembled, praying the training room stays empty for 9 straight months. The seniors tour is cool until April. Then it's just old. So what does ring number 5 actually take? Understand what this man is chasing. No player has ever won a finals MVP at 41. No player has ever been the face of a champion at 4 different franchises. LeBron already owns 3, and nobody else in history even has that. He isn't chasing a ring. He's chasing something basketball has literally never seen. And that is exactly why this decision is bigger than any signing the league has ever known. Ask the romantic half of the basketball world, and they won't quote a stat. They'll tell you legends never get to choose their endings. Except this once. The kid from Akron, finishing where it started. They'll tell you the 2016 comeback is the greatest sports story ever told, and that the sequel writes itself. Banners fade, home is forever. And the cynics? They'll say fairy tales don't survive a 7-game series. That Cleveland is a memory wearing a jersey. Now ask the cold half. They'll tell you rings don't care about stories. That LeBron plus Curry is the most talented pairing the sport has ever allowed, period. That you don't beat Father Time with feelings, you beat him with shooters. That if Ring 5 is really the mission, you go where the odds live. And their critics? They'll say it's ring chasing in its final form. That joining the rival who beat you 3 times isn't an ending. It's a surrender. The honest scorecard, the promise, Cleveland, his own written words. Star power right now, Golden State, Curry, Green, Butler, cap room, Cleveland. Harden walked from 42 million. Timeline fit, Cleveland, Mitchell and Mobley in their prime. Ring odds, Golden State, shooters beat sentiment, the story, Cleveland, and it isn't close. Count the card and it leans home. Ask the bookmakers, and they lean dynasty, which is exactly why this is the perfect decision. So here is where the greatest career of all time stands, one signature away from its final chapter. If the ending is about the story, the kid, the promise, the city, he walks through door 1, and Cleveland gets its sequel. If the ending is about the ring, the odds, the shooters, the sunset, he walks through door 2, and the dynasty gets one last dance. He decides within days. So beat him to it. Which door do you open? Drop it in the comments. And when the decision lands, come back and tell us if the king got it right.